Thanks for stopping by.
Your name is Crotch? Okay, lady. Your name is Crotch. Selecting Change Class allows you to choose a different class. Well, that's what I was thinking about. With loadouts, you can save your class equipment and weapon camo settings so that you can quickly change between different setups. Selecting Learn Class Skill will allow you to only use your skill points to acquire class skills. But you can redistribute skill points as many times as you like. Class skills designated as SP0 can be acquired without using any skill points.
Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier, but each class has recommended skills that you should know about. For gunners such as yourself, I recommend Chain Trigger and Chain Boost.
Gunners excel at aerial mobility, dealing high damage from both close and medium range. After activating Chain Trigger, the number of attacks you get will determine the damage dealt by the Chain Finisher boost. Chains are activated by landing a charged photon art, then increased by your attack hit count, and finally end with a Chain Finisher boost once you land with a charged photon art. Okay.
Please check the class counter for more details.
So I gotta talk to the lady named Crotch? Okay. Okay, so they added more classes as well. Class suited for combat at any range, can seamlessly switch between close and long range weapons. Each attack is simple, yet hides a deeper complexity. Bouncer, a class geared toward close and medium range combat, highly mobile and skilled at aerial combat. Its physical and elemental downs gives you the edge in battle. Waker, looks like the music thing makes you think it's a bard class. Fights enemies using familiars. This class shines when using its familiars to skillfully adapt to any situation. Slayer, looks like a blade of some kind. A class geared toward close combat. It uses its excellent mobility to dominate at close range. Slayers make light work of enemies with a combination of shooting and melee attacks. Hmm. Well, let me try the mage for a little bit.
Come by anytime, okay?
Sure, I'll come back and talk to you, Crotch. No problem. Actually, I should probably set my abilities. Uh-oh. I have no weapons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should probably go get me a weapon. So, how does one get a weapon in this game? Is there like a door or something? Item Lab Enhancement Technician. Personal Shop Staff.
Welcome!
No.
See you later!
Okay, so not you.
Hey.
Brr. Item show.
Welcome.
My items. Ah, here we go. I gotta get a weapon before I can use it.
Thank you very much. Drop in again sometime.
Alright. Equip. Krim rod. Okay, now I have abilities. You get your first one by using a weapon on enemies? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah! Ha! Say, yeah!
Well, the damage is definitely higher. Because the gun, the dual guns were doing 18 per bullet. Granted, they were firing quickly, so there could be a difference. Alright, so what's this move? Whoa, 103. Alright, so what is that? Normal attack. Foy. Fire elemental technique. Release a fireball in front of you. Charge and launch an alternate attack. Okay. Weapon action. Deploy a barrier repelling attacks from any direction. Successfully repelling attack recovers PP. Interesting. Alright, so what are we talking about first? 171. How long does the charge hold? Okay, so just a short time. Okay. Oh, I'm out of PP. I need some Viagra. I'm out of PP. Okay. Give me something that actually can be killed. It vanished. Weak to ice. Do I only have one ability right now? Do I have access to all of these? Oh god. Oh god. That's a lot of shit. Yeah, it's definitely different. Okay. Well, I have access to all these buildings. I'm gonna stay in the deep longer so I can fill up my Cyclops cargo like crazy. Increased mines, cargo ability to the max. Alright, Create a vortex of flame around you. Launch a blade of ice in front of you. So this is for like close range stuff. Okay, I see. Wind elemental, light elemental, dark elemental. So we've got fire, ice, guess I'm not jumping up there. Oh yeah, yeah I can. Is that just chain? Weak to ice. Okay. Fire did 61. Ice did 68. That's supposed to be weak. Oh, I'm out of shit. Have a good night. Darth. Fire. Okay, I got fire. I can burn you. Alright, so big robot here. Nope, still level 15. Okay, nope. Nope, that's nope, that's nope, that's a no. N bigger, inky biggle. N with a no. Mm-mm.
Trial start.
What? Oh, right. That's a target. He's saying weak to fire. Okay. Burn!
Success.
Okay. Where's Crotch? All right, come here, Crotch.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Come by anytime, okay?
Hey!
I need to talk to you to get a weapon. Is that right?
Welcome.
Gunblades, huh? Equip conditions, level 4. Okay, got it.
Thank you very much. Drop in again sometime.
Alright, let's see what we got. Spiral Edge. Rise in a vertical slashing spiral ascent. Charging increases the potency. Rise in a horizontal slashing spiral ascent. It's the same thing, isn't it? Oh, vertical, horizontal. Okay.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright. We go whack something.
Yeah! Yeah! Say!
Interesting. Alright.
Thanks for stopping by.
I want to see what this does. This is a drop of 80 HP, even though my battle power goes up, my attack goes up. Defense goes down a bit. See what the gunblade does. I'm genuinely curious.
Come by anytime, okay?
So far, pretty much the
Welcome.
classes that I've been playing are all pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Normal attack, shifting spica, shoots a close-range photon bolt after performing a forward slash. Inputting a direction will instead cause you to rapidly close an enemy and fire a close-range photon bullet after performing a piercing attack. Thanks, Mikey. That's shooting. Oh my god, that's crazy. What? Server maintenance? When I'm trying to practice the game? No! Interesting.
Thanks for stopping by.
Draws the attention of nearby enemies for a set time. Enemies you hit are not going to target you. So it's basically a taunt. Consumes HP by a percentage of your max HP in exchange for an increased natural PP recovery for a short set of time. Hmm. More resistant to status. Reduce the effective status ailments. Yeah, I downloaded this last week for Multiplay Friday, but it wasn't ready by the time um, the stream started, so I had to play Old Republic instead. Won't be able to play very long because apparently they're about to take the system, uh, the server down for maintenance. So maybe we'll switch to 14 after that. There's a lot of good with we're doing here in 14, but I'm also bad at keeping up with MMOs. Kind of the same thing here. That's why I put them in the stream. That way I have a reason to play them. Otherwise, I really wouldn't. There's a few good classes here. I'm not really sure which one I actually want to just jump on. You hit another fire technique. The seal explodes, causing additional attack and restoring PP. Hmm. Hmm. Man, these are all actually pretty good. I don't know what class I want to like pick and stick with. Hmm.
How did it go? Did you manage to learn one? You didn't try to go against my recommendations, did you? Of course you didn't. We talk about learning class skills, but in truth, only partial knowledge of how to use them is transferred to your memory. Continued training is required before you can really master one. Be sure to practice them continuously, and I'm sure you'll be a pro in no time. I sent some resources that you might find helpful over to your inventory. Just some weapons and passes related to class skills.
Okay.
With both classes and weapons, there are always some that suit certain people and some that don't. Experiment to find what works best for you. I'm not used to talking this much. I'm pretty beat. Well, that's all from me. Looking forward to working with you more in the future. It sounds like Liu Lin is all done. So
Your
that
name is
means
Orange?
I'm next. Well, why don't we get started? You haven't used a food stand yet, have you? Of course you haven't.
They collect gathering tools for fruit stand, turn them into. Wait, can I can play offline, can't I? I think. This is like a new, offline character creation. Unless that means it's just the character creation is offline. They don't mean in the game. Making some progress on all of them. Damn it. Alright, well, it's down for maintenance. We can't play this right now. Alright, so let's go to 14, I guess. I wonder if I've got a patch it. I haven't played it in a bit, so better check. A, B, C, D, E, F, 14. There it is. Alright. Alright. I think that was the one I was using. remember. I'm pretty sure this was it. Archer level 25. Pretty sure Archer was the one I was doing. While that gets ready, I'll go pee. It's time for Commander Krim's video gaming trivia. Type your answers in the chat. The correct response will be revealed in 30 seconds. Alright. I don't remember what I was doing. What am I doing? Pledge your allegiance to a grand company. Allegiance can be changed at a later date. Well, by the fact it's called Flame Officer, I guess I'll go with that one. Sure. You're the instant with the traitor may have soured your opinion with a glance to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Sorry. Alright, to the Hall of Flames. See if I remember even how to play this. It's been a little bit. Triangle jumps. Okay. Where am I? There's a map. How do I get to the map? I don't remember the map. How do I map? Okay, I'll just fast travel there. Sometimes it's just that easy. What the hell? So many naked people. You. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this morning, adventurer? I believe you are expecting me. Ah, I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Walking Sands described. Tall, black hair, unusual clothes, bow on your back, and very horny. Because of the horns on the side of your head. Not like, naughty horny. No, not that at all. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir. They fired on a Highwind Skyway airship. Highwind Skyways? Cute. Scouts say she's coming down to west near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells! Of all the times for this to happen. I don't know where this accent came from, but I suddenly have one. Krim, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Guardians do. If they really survive us, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go! And I'll try to see if I can find an accent for myself later. Probably not. There's a bomb that just appeared next to me. I'm very uncomfortable with it. Head to Horizon's Edge. Where the hell is that? Oh. It's near Horizon. What a shock. Let's see, what was the run button? L2 and triangle. Wonder how long PSO2 is going to be down. I only got about an hour or two to play, so... Is this... Oh, it is. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Are we not in cover? We're hiding behind a bush. I assume those are the Garleans? Are we... Why are we like... Oh my god, that was such a long run. We've been like 20 feet. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Krim Wrath Dragon, yes? Glad to have you with us. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Valhalla fell up there. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Castor Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge. Really? That's Wedge? Let me guess the girl that's showing her cleavage is Jessie? You have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny... That damn thing is called the Tiny Bronco? What? I'll catch you later, Marcello. Marcello. Damn it. It's a hard habit to break. Nice looking ship, but not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear? Uh-huh. Killing things? I'm all down for that. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Retreat! We're under attack. To arms! That's how I remember how to attack. I don't remember how to attack! Oh shit! How to select an enemy target. Oh god, what is that? What is the tall thing? Magitech Vanguard. Hey, Subi. I'll play your, I'll play your video here in a second, your request for the Video Gaming 101. We did it! You play the OG Phantasy Star Online scene? I played the original Phantasy Star Online too, like a long time ago. I say a long time ago, like 4 years ago, maybe, give or take, maybe 3. Way before New Genesis came out. I enjoyed it, but I just never got around to playing it consistently. But what I've already played in the few minutes of that, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it as well. Excuse me. I am enjoying it. I just having a hard time finding a class that I just really want to lock down and play, because there's like 3 or 4 of them that I actually kind of like. I like the Force, which is basically the mage. I like the tank. I like so far I like the dual pistol user. I haven't used like the assault rifle class yet. The gunblade class doesn't look too bad. I think I'm going to try to lean toward the tank though, because it is a tank and it's good for solo play. But yeah, the dual pistols seem pretty cool. I just wonder what's my resiliency going to be if I go for a mage type, as being able to take advantage of the elemental differences kind of attracts me, but I don't want to be squishy either, The Lalafell is named Biggs. Wedge, you don't know. The Lalafell is Wedge. Shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? So, so we've got Wedge from Final Fantasy VII, who is plump, and then we've got this guy, who's all right. Mages can be extremely OP, but they're typically glass cannons. The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wing enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. I'm most likely going to play the game solo. I don't think I'm ever going to team up with anybody. So I think I should probably go with a solo class, something like the what is it called? The Hunter, which is a tank. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home to Rocket Town. And Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Krim. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I, just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Haha. Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean, you're dead, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you, we're very grateful. Now I gotta go back to... and poof. Welcome back. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Mary Tifa, for sure. Definitely Mary Tifa over Lara Croft. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. These talk games. Now, what do you mean? This is Phantasy Star Online 2's secret medieval area. You know, in the medieval lands of Medievalia. It's Final Fantasy XIV, I don't know what I'm saying. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the immortal flames? Seen a bikini costume? Yes, I have. I've tried to avoid it, but I can't. It's fucking everywhere. First, I think she was either hotter in her blue dress or the her Chun-Li looking outfit in Remake. No, not him. Are you ready, Krim? Then let us begin. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark, and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from the Flame General Ruban Aldine, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Even though at any time you can leave our ranks and join one of the others, the game said so. Burn as one of us, Krim, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? Dot, dot, dot. That would be my answer. My sword belongs to Ul'dah, even though I don't use a sword, I use a bow. Spoken like a soldier, you'll do well here. Very well, your resolve is plain. I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Oh, you heard it, guys. I'm a flamer. I can't believe it. Mwah. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Phone call. Can you hear me? This has been Philia. Yes, baby doll. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you can find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. What, short stuff over there is Swift or the guy at the door? Which one is Swift? Oh, him. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo by speaking with Swift. Okay. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for Realm Reborn. I assume what they mean is, like, that quest is required in order to continue the story, to reach the end. Not that I'm close to the end of Realm Reborn. There's no freaking way that's possible. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well, then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the quartermaster to obtain a flame chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the Cave of Nald. Mimigun? Why? He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. It's a guy named Minigun. It's a guy named Minigun. Okay. Oh, I can't fast travel. Let's see, Adventurers Guild. Okay. Alright, so where's the nearest teleporter? I bet I probably went the wrong way. Why is your quest locked? You'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. Of course, you'll need to exchange flame seals for it. You can earn these by completing tasks for the Immortal Flames, Aldous Grand Company. Funk! Alright, where do I gotta go? That doesn't tell me where it is. Nasea. Okay. Wonder which part of Nasea. Doesn't say. Oh, Horizon's the closest. Okay, never mind. I can do that. Poof! Alright, where am I going? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where am I going? Fat Joe. Ba-ba-ba-dee-bee, ba-ba-ba-do. That's a big crab over there. If your crabs are that big, you don't need more than shampoo to get rid of them. I need to go back to the Waking Sands, don't I? Welcome back. Lady Ophelia awaits you within. I bet she does. I want to wait and put something within her. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, and I neglected to mention that you have already met. Taru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Oh, hey, it's Wedge and Biggs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. And we just need Jesse. We'll have all three of us. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships are ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we need the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Oh, believe me, I could show you some happiness, baby. At least I know I would be happy, that's for sure.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
You one of those VTube things, be a dragon and just voice act for all your games? I have a program that I used for VTubing for a little bit. It was really literally only one stream because it was just kind of a test setup. I had a red dragon, but I literally only had like 2 images for it. It was just a red dragon with the mouth closed, a red dragon with the mouth open. Obviously, I had it set to where when I talked, the dragon opened its mouth. So that's all there was to it. There wasn't anything, you know. That's all I had for that, just to see if it worked, and it was all right. It was all right. I'm not against the idea. It would allow me a little more flexibility with, you know, what I could do here. I mean, I don't have to worry about wearing a shirt because it's hot sometimes. Wouldn't need like a light on or anything, you know, I don't think. You know, that's not the important part. But my concern about it is it would kind of take away from some of my comedy a little bit, because a lot of times my comedy is just me making stupid faces, right? You know, just like, you know, blankly staring at the screen, right? What the fuck just happened? You know, I think it would it would obviously take away some of that, because it would just be the VTube image, unless I got something that was really advanced and could like do eye tracking and like facial motion stuff, which I know that's a thing that can be done. It would just be like way down the line kind of thing, because that shit's super expensive. You don't get nervous to truly go all out voice acting? Do I seem nervous doing voice acting? I didn't if I seem that way, I don't mean to. I don't feel nervous doing it. Arm out there. I mean, it's an idea I have considered. It's just like I've got to, you know, because I'm a perfectionist, it's got to be right. It's got to be good. You know. Ideally, I would want something like you know, some of these like really good ones that I've seen, and I don't mean like and when I say really good ones, I mean like the avatar is really good. Facial tracking, almost lip sync tracking, eyeball tracking, you know. Maybe we go full on Dragon Ball Z scream and shit. I kind of do that now. The only reason I'm a little reluctant to do that is because I live in an apartment. Other people can hear me if I get too loud. No, I know you didn't mean disrespectfully. I took no disrespect from it. Chris Sabat fucking Final Fight the fucking microphone. I don't think I would need a VTube thing for that, but I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, I'd like it. Even if I don't do like a dragon one, especially since I've got my my new logo with like my City Heroes character, you know, holding the two pistols. If I could get a VTuber avatar to look like that, I would be super happy with that, because that's even though it's a design made in a character creator in an MMO, I really like the design of that character, and I would like to use that for a VTuber avatar. So at least you've got a basis of something to start, right? You know, I just want it to be. I would want it to look good. I would want it to work good. You know, it's something for future consideration. It's something that, unfortunately, I don't have the knowledge to do myself beyond what I did with that one little dragon photo that one time, because I literally took a static picture and I edited it. It was originally of a dragon with its mouth open, and I edited the picture to close the mouth, and so there was literally two images: mouth open, mouth closed. That's pretty much all I can do. These people who have programmed even the 2D VTuber avatars with full motion hand controls and head movement, body movement, lip syncing mostly, eye movement and stuff, head movement, you know, that's stuff I do not have the ability to do. And I haven't looked deeply into it, but those that I have looked into are super expensive to make. Like, we're talking close to $2,000 or $3,000. While I love the idea, I don't love the idea of spending $3,000 on something like that. And that would have to be something that, again, what I looked up was pretty damn advanced. It was pretty damn advanced. So, you know, I could have been looking at something that was, you know, beyond what I needed anyway. I probably could have looked at something, because I don't really know what to look for as far as, like, how to, like, saying, just searching VTuber avatar maker, or, you know, somebody like that. All I could really find was like Fiverr, you know, that site where you can like hire somebody essentially to contractually make stuff for you. I know that I did see a few people doing VTuber avatar making things on Fiverr, and that's some of those prices were what I saw. But I'm sure those were probably like something like Super Sahama, right? That's just like extremely good 3D detail. You know, those kind of things. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like the balance between how to afford it, get something I can afford, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it for free. I can't do it, which is one of the things that holds me back from it. Because if it's something that I can do, I would want to do it. Which is also why all my graphics, all my visuals and everything, I made everything on this stream. I made everything. Background here, the tags at the bottom there with the newest bit donors and all that stuff. I made all that. I didn't want to pay somebody to make this stuff for me. Does that mean that my channel doesn't look as professional as somebody who's paid that much? Obviously, I know that's a limitation. But, you know, so as far as the VTuber thing, all I can do is get somebody else to do it because I don't have the talent or the it's not necessarily just the talent, but also the equipment. Whatever software they use, I don't have it. That really wasn't difficult for me either. It was just I took clips and put them together, and then just put a few fancy things on it. It really wasn't that difficult. If you'd gotten somebody from like Fiverr to do it, they probably could have done 20 times better. But nonetheless, I really appreciate the opportunity to help you out. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad it worked really well.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Yeah, and I thank you for that. Very much thank you.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Even Square doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
And I am so stoked for Thursday. And, I'm not just stoked for the fact that Rebirth's coming out, but it's the start of my vacation. After I get off work tomorrow, I'm going to be off for like 11 days, and it's unbelievably cool. I'm going to spend every day of it, pretty much every day is going to be a stream. From noon till like 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm going to stream every day. And of course, obviously Thursday, I'm going to be, probably Thursday and until I finish Rebirth, it's going to be nothing but Rebirth. They announced a new Pokemon today for the new Switch next year. I have to bring back the Facebook page. Well, if there's a Pokemon game that I would like to get, I would like to get, what is it called? It was a rather recent one. I want to say it was like Arceus, Legends of Arceus, something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. It's like old school Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind because I had played Diamond and Pearl, and I love Dialga. I wouldn't mind getting the Diamond and Pearl remakes, or specifically the Diamond remake. But I did see somebody playing Arceus, I think it was. Yeah, Legends of Arceus, yeah. And it looked phenomenally different, which appealed to me. It was something different than just your typical roam the fields RPG and random battle kind of thing that, the Pokemon series is known for. It was quite different in the way that you initiated battle and so on and so forth. It was almost open world in the way the combat happened. Instead of going into like you had the world that you explored and stuff, and when you got into a fight with another Pokemon, you didn't transition to another scene, and it was just you and the Pokemon. You were fighting in the world, kind of like Chrono Trigger. You were fighting in the world that you were just exploring. In the same map, no transition or anything. So that really got my attention. It was something I really wanted to get. Scarlet and Violet? Okay, alright. Again, future consideration. I already have a super long list. They took everything from Scarlet and Violet, took everything from Arceus and made it 10 times better. That's a hell of a compliment considering how good Arceus looked. I may have to look at a little bit of gameplay of Scarlet and Violet and see see if I want to add it to my list and which one I want to get. But yeah, that's going to be something for obviously way down the road because I've got so many other things that I want to do first. As well, for new games like obviously Rebirth, but also old games like what I want to do for RPG month for March. I would like to play Earthbound. I'd like to play Chrono Cross because I've played Chrono Trigger like probably at least a dozen times in my life. Never once have I played Chrono Cross. If I still had them, I'd like to play Eternal Sonata, some of the Tales games that I have. I have Tales of Vesperia, I think. I think I have Tales of Symphonia, maybe in Zillia. I forget which one of the Tales games that I have. I want those. I want to play those as well. I'd like to do Lightning Returns so I can finish the Final Fantasy XIII trilogy. You know, well, you guys have seen the list that I have in mind of some of the games that I want to play for RPG month on the Discord. You've seen it in that the monthly games list. So,
while Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or
Ramu?
perhaps cannot,
He's
summon
not
the
a cow.
primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
I've heard a lot of people saying a lot of good things about Dragon's Dogma 2. I need to play the first one, because I remember hearing a lot of good things about Dragon's Dogma 1 as well.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Well, you know, we could always go get Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. He handled Garuda just fine in the 14-15 collaboration. Well, he did.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
So what do you want me to do? Go stand in a canyon and scream?
Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I
Nod.
am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Can you not see why she's one of my waifus now? I mean, just look at her. Damn, man. Damn. So now I need to go to minigun. And poof. I am nowhere near where I need to be. Nope, looks like it's still locked. Thursday. Once I get off work tomorrow at 3, I guess you can say essentially I'm on vacation then. But yeah, Thursday, Friday, and then all of next week. Obviously the weekend as well. Yeah, I got a good long weekend coming up. Or vacation coming up. Okay, so I need to speak with Vor Sally Lee Hooly Dooly Doo. The Black Shroud. Oh, it's right here. It's in town. So, Scarlet. Oh, shit. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more. We are doomed. Ah, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we've investigated the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelves Wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seed Seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Rama has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Rama, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions are bound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. Nod, as I always do. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. Hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. As I say while I'm looking directly at me, for some reason. Alrighty then. For 2. West Shore Pier. This is probably the only tune from this game that I actually know and like. Not that I dislike any other, this is one that I pay the most attention to. Even though I spent a lot of time on Oda and Limsa Lamenza, Gridania's theme just sticks in my head more than any other. I, the ferry docked at the base of this hill, will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east, and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Wait, that's not where I need to be? Could just fast travel there, because I've been there, apparently. Emmeline. I assume in here? Oh, I've never been in here before. Never mind. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they're a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? Would you know more? Would you know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Level 26. Time to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll just tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They're beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you may have more luck with them. So, I gotta talk to Isabel. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee! So where's Blazette and Money? The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, which Sir Rolf once told me. Well, if they're supposed to be plant people, that makes sense. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing more bold faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, Rolfie Hawthorne. Let's see what you got to tell me now. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Oh God, please don't dance. Oh my God, you're gonna dance. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. Sit your ass back down. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Ichi. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along drat. What was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Your wife is Rosa? Was she once a princess? Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. Than mine own? You're way the hell over there. And I've got to walk there because there ain't no fast way to get there. Okie dokie. Which way? Forward. Forward march! Nine ivies. Cute. So cute. Alright, Rosa. Did you have an encounter with a evil dragon king named Valvados? An evil dragon king? A peace offering for the sylphs, or to anyone else would recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you, perchance, familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylph seems to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were to you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. You want me to lube a plant so it'll jizz all over me? Plant jizz. Peachy. I can't wait to do this. Furious Tussock. Hey, look, don't you? Return to Rolf Hawthorne. Alright, Rolf. Let's return to Rolf. Alright, Rolf. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you into a suitable offering? Milkroot! But of course! Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of Milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your Milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morbol that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You're much more important matters to attend today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun those whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Comuxio. He has served an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion as the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. Malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the Elder Seed Seer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Yep. Now where am I going now? First Contact. It's a great Star Trek movie, by the way. Wow. It's way out there. And there's no shortcut. No fast travel. Okay. Walking time it is. Let's walk. Sure wish I had my chocobo. Sure would like to have a chocobo. I would be riding my chocobo all day. But alas, I can't. Oh my god, that is a huge gnat. But alas, I can't because I don't have it yet. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. I don't remember how to pull up my shot. L2 and emotes and give me a good dance. Where's a dance? Where are my dances? Harvest dance. This walking one is foolish one. Walking one should go home before this one becomes angry. The wrong dance? Wow, bitch. What a step dance. Time for the river dance. Which dance do you want? This one would welcome walking the one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. It's really worth the trouble. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Here's your shit. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Krim here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seed Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Krim's jig insufficiently jiggy? Judgmental bitch. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Great. So, 3 completely useless items. Effect, silence, duration 1 second. So this item literally causes silence for 1 second. I'm sorry, what's the point? By the time you throw it, inflict poison and inflict silence on them, you're not going to be able to cast anything. Like, what? You couldn't do any. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Are you in the mood for dancing? Oh no, please don't make me do this again. That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! Look at those bloody lid cramps of mine acting up again. Dance for the sylphs of Little Solace. Does it have to be a particular dance this time, or can it be anything? Walking one makes strange motions. Strange motions make this one ill at ease. Go away, shoo shoo. Walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking One would be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. I don't care about weaving anything. I just want to stop doing this shit. Just want my chocobo, man. I just want my bow of chokes. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of Forest City, knows how to dance in the one's hearts. I did it. Yay. I'm so happy. No, not Papa Limo. Damn it. Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. Better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure! As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer comes to the aid of the local populace and go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who made their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera Immediate of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Who am I talking to? Oh, her. Oh, this is a person. She did say she was Gridanian. She looks like Professor McGonagall. If she was super young. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventure with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Gall Gnats, all that roam these parts, are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. They load it up, and they load them up with good old Kush for that, the brownie Kush, the brownie hemp. You can tell I don't know jack shit about this stuff because I've never smoked a single thing in my life. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Kamukshul. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. So I need to obtain some hip bushes. I need to slay a Zizgorlin and a Gall Gnat. Alright, where's a Gall Gnat? What is a Gall Gnat? Brownie bush. You know what I think a brownie bush is? When you take a shit and it pulls some of your dude hairs out, makes your turd all hairy. haven't found a gall gnat yet. Overgrown ivy. Isn't that just an Ochu? Oh, hey, look, gnats. Now we need more brownie bush. We need another pile of hairy turds.